What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today we're going to talk about whether or not day trading is gambling. Check it out. Well, guys, you know what? Today I'm putting out this video the day before Thanksgiving, and there's one reason and one reason why. I want you to be ready to discuss this tomorrow at Thanksgiving dinner with the family. Why? Because you and I both know, especially if you're a new trader, that when you sit at that table or beforehand, when people start talking about, oh, how's work at the office, Billy? They're going to be like, oh,
well, what about James over here? He doesn't really do much, right? What do you do? Don't you just trade stocks or something? Or Bitcoin? What is it?
Right? You know it's going to happen because you know it happened last year. And they're going to be like, oh, but isn't day trading just gambling? You know what? The only time you're gambling is by not hitting the like button on the videos. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm and the health of the channel. So do me a quick favor. If you appreciate me and my work here on the channel, hit that like button and help me out. Now, they'll be like, isn't it just gambling? And you'll be like, no, of course it's not gambling. These are stocks. They're in the stock market. There's people all over Wall Street. Are you calling them gamblers? Do you call Warren Buffett a gambler? And if you're a new trader, you might not really know the difference between investing and trading, right? Between swing trading and day trading, you might not know the difference. And that's because there's a huge lack of trading education out there that has structure to it, right? There's a lot of videos on YouTube. There's a crap ton of Investopedia articles, but there's not a whole lot of structured curriculum, quality content out there, okay? And I have a new trader playlist here on YouTube. You can always have access to that. I try to organize it the best I can, but stuff like courses with tests and quizzes and stuff, that costs money for the most part. So you want access to that, there's always access at the daytraderchatroom.com. Most people will fail at trading and will think trading is gambling because they lack that education. They lack the trading education. They don't know the difference between any of the things I mentioned, long-term investing, swing trading, day trading. They don't know the difference for the most part, okay? Now, I do all of that. I long-term invest, I swing trade, and I day trade. And if I sit down with someone and they tell me, oh, isn't day trading gambling? I can have a cordial conversation with them on the reasons why trading stocks or crypto isn't gambling. You see, gambling by definition is playing games of chance, okay? Picture this. You grab $100, you're on a cruise or you're on a casino in Las Vegas or in Florida or anywhere, right? You sit down with your $100, you put it on that little fancy card they give you. Fancy, not really, just that card. You sit at the slot machine and you punch it in there and you tell slot machine, I'm gonna put $5. You press the button, or if you wanna feel all thrifty, you pull that lever and they go, right? And a bunch of little stuff is going to populate the screen, and you're either going to win some money, win a lot of money, or lose the entire $5 you just put into the machine. That's gambling. You don't know whether like that thing's going to hit or not hit. You don't know what the chances of it hitting. You don't really know much of anything regarding the machine. As a matter of fact, think about it like a claw machine. You enter into an arcade and you put $1 into a claw machine. You're going to try to win a teddy bear for your daughter. Well, that way that claw machine works is on odds, very big odds, in the sense that each time the claw machine goes down, right, and picks up something and drops it, each time it does that, the tension on that claw becomes tighter and tighter and tighter until finally there's a winner. And after that winner, it resets itself and it goes right back to that loose thing where it just takes your money and runs, okay? The same thing with slot machines for the most part. In other words, there's no skill to them. It's a game. It's a game. Sitting at a slot machine, look, I think, and I'll say there's no skill to it. It's not a skill game. Poker is a skill game. You're going to sit at a poker table, you need to have that skill. Blackjack's skill. You need to have that skill, meaning you need to have learned how to properly play the game and have skill at the game. It's a skilled game, okay? Those are casino games where you make money if you're skilled enough to win. Dominoes is a skilled game, okay? These are skilled games. Day trading, I wouldn't consider it a game because it's a profession, much like poker can be a profession, blackjack can be a profession, but it is skill-based. You must have that skill in order to be successful at it, right? Most people do not have that skill. Right? When we sit down at the daytraderchatroom.com and we go into our Discord and we go into our live stream and I go over the daily plans with the team and I tailor out what I'm looking at, where I'm looking at, the levels I'm looking at, that's all because I've acquired that skill. When I execute my trades, all right, like the SPY trade I took yesterday, which is picture perfect plan that panned out beautifully, it was all based on the skill that I have acquired. I knew where my entry was, I knew where my stop was, and I knew where my take profit zones were, including my very last take profit, which I got for 77% gain. I was able to do that because I've acquired the skill. It's not a gamble. When I put that money on the line there, I had a trade plan established based off of a macro analysis, a technical analysis on the chart, okay, and the overall picture of the market was doing, along with the 10-year treasury yield. A lot of factors went into that trade. It wasn't just like, oh, let me just buy GameStop here and hold on to it for a few months because the gamma squeeze and the Wall Street bets. It wasn't based off of that. It was based off of a thesis that I put together the day before on a live stream on YouTube, talking to everyone in the evening. Went over it again pre-market yesterday on the live stream. Guys, if you don't know, I live stream Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 9. Went over it again, and then I executed that plan as soon as my levels were hit. All right? That's the difference. That's the difference. But day trading, the bar is super low for entry. Anyone can download an app on their phone, okay? Throw in their 500, 1,000 bucks, 250 bucks, whatever it is. You throw some money in there, and you can just thumb trade your way throughout the day, thinking that now you're a trader. You're not. You're not a trader any more than somebody that just started practicing sparring in their garage is a fighter. You have to truly get educated, truly learn the skill in order to become a trader. The bar for entry is set so low that anybody can become a trader, quote unquote. And what happens? Well, 90% fail. They just buy wherever they think, willy-nilly, without any education, without any prior learning. And that's why people think it's gambling, okay? But would you call Warren Buffett a gambler? No, right? Would you call a business owner who started their business from the ground up a gambler? Do you think Jeff Bezos was a gambler? Started his business from the ground up, turned it into this empire? No, right? Why? Because these people learned their skill, learned their craft, mastered it, executed plans, and won. So when you sit down and the family says, oh, but isn't trading gambling? You could say, well, to the uneducated person, it might be because they don't know what the profession entails. They don't know what the profession entails. They don't know what the profession takes in order to master. They've never mastered it. So yes, to the untrained eye, day trading, swing trading, stock trading in general could be perceived as gambling. But to the trained person, well then, it's a career path. It's a career path that allows a lot of freedom. It's a career path that not many are successful at because they're unwilling to put the time, effort into it in order to learn this craft, execute on plans, and put their emotions to the side and trade the trade plans. Almost the same with an investor. An investor can start investing, and if they are a little bit too emotional about it, well then, March of last year, huge drops in the market, they sell out, and then they miss out on hundreds of percents in gains. Right? Because emotions. Because they lack the formal education. Okay? People fail at many things because they lack the education that they need in order to excel at that given career path or hobby. Okay? So you want to make sure that you're educated. And the way you can do that is by obviously going through tons of free content. You can go through videos all over YouTube that are free. You can get into some small paid courses. You can get into some big paid courses. You can become members at chat rooms. In my opinion, the best way to learn after going through all the free stuff, like my free playlist here on YouTube, is joining some place. You don't have to be with me, but well, I'm not going to go promote somebody else. Is joining a place where you can actually learn to trade, like the daytraderchatroom.com. You have two ways of joining us. You have one way, which is a monthly version. It's just $24.99, and you get access to the Discord that has the live streaming every day, Monday through Friday, live trading, live market analysis, live recaps, okay, live alerts put out, live lessons on the daily. Alrighty, we're here all day long. Or you can join the yearly plan where you get access to the member dashboard, video lesson library with nearing 300 videos, okay? The courses like the beginner course, the advanced course, the options course, the swing trading course, the shorting course that's coming out in January. And the yearly members get access to every single course whenever it drops, no upsells. And the price is locked in year after year as long as they renew. All right, so make sure you take advantage of that. All right, I'll leave links in the description and comment section to both so you can access them. And we do have a Black Friday special going on as well, so feel free to ask me about that. All right, guys, so I hope this video helps, and I hope it helps you get some ammunition so that when family tells you at dinner on Thanksgiving that, hey, aren't you just a gambler that trades stocks? You tell them, no, I'm a professional because I have a formal education in stock trading and I know how to trade stocks and I know how to manage my risk. And I make more money than I lose when I lose, right? So there you go, right? Remember to smash the like button for me, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you're alerted when I upload my next video and when I go live Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 9, and I'll catch you on the next one.